Sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! Always!
Hello everybody, this is Kevin at Hardcase Race, aka Tweeter Trash, on the PS4 with Battlefront 2. And right now, looking at some recent footage I got here over Christmas evening and the day after Christmas this morning. There's a couple of challenges that have been really racking my brain as of late. First off, starting with Tally Lynch's Everyone Goes Home challenge with the Savior kills. We all know, those of you who've been playing for quite some time know that this challenge was bugged, or not necessarily bugged, but it was set up so that you couldn't actually get the challenge unless you saved people who were in your squad that you actually spawned in with. And thankfully EA and DICE have fixed that in the last couple of months. Unfortunately, I'd already ranked Tally Lyncher all the way up and done everything with her by the time they fixed this challenge. So this is something I had to go back and work on. And of course, in Hero Starfighters, the challenge still does not work. So even though you would be squatting in with 3 other players at any given time, it still doesn't really count as a squad. So this is something that you can only achieve in Galactic Assault, and I've been trying off and on. And you know, I'm not the best player in the world, obviously, as you can see from the footage. This footage, though, I decided to include just because it's a lead up to my eventual snagging of that challenge altogether, which took place over the course of just in a couple of hours time. 2 different plays. We actually got a pretty decent, I wouldn't call it a kill streak. You know, it's not like I got 20 or 30 or more kills with Tally on this particular play, but I was pretty proud of it because normally if I get a hero ship in Starfighter Assault, I don't hold on to it for very long. I'm in there for, you know, a minute, maybe 2. And in this particular one, not only did I actually go most of the way, if I didn't go all the way to the end, was it this one or the next one? I believe it was this one, where I actually went all the way to the end of the match before I died. Nope, that would be the next one, actually. Yeah, that'd be the next one. But I went pretty long, just about 7.5 minutes with her. And by this point, I'm already excited, because I keep seeing that I'm getting savior kills. I'm like, cool, there's another one. Awesome, got another one. And just kept going with it. So, even though I didn't get the challenge on this, I did want to keep it and include this footage because the bulk of that challenge I was able to actually complete tonight in just 2 rounds with her. So I was pretty proud of that. And honestly, by this point in the round, I'm half expecting to get destroyed at any second, just because this is way longer than I've ever held on to a hero ship in any match of Starfighter Assault. Usually I run into something, I'll do it to myself before someone else does it. And if I don't do it to myself, a better player will usually take me out real quick. But that wasn't happening. And I think altogether, out of all the kills that I got here, I might have got a total of 8. Actually curious now to see.
You know what's better than one torpedo?
7 torpedoes? There's another one? Hell yeah. Ah, BB-8.
The Imperials are targeting the cruiser's defenses.
This right here, by the way, is proof that I stand firm. It's very rare that I'll ever quit out of a match. No matter how badly I'm getting pummeled, no matter how bad I feel the rest of the team is doing, you know, comparatively. Another one, yeah. No matter, even in like a round of HVB where everybody else on my team quits out and I'm the last one and we're just getting hammered, and so I'm the only one left who's getting completely hammered, I still pretty much refuse to quit. Ah, there you go. Someone got me finally. And it was Boba Fett. Oh, right at the end though. Oh, okay. Wow, that was twice then, because I'm pretty sure it was the next one where I died right at the end too. Nice. And I actually took 3rd place on this one. Huh. So yeah, there we go. So that was I guess 8, and I'm guessing that I started with maybe 8, maybe 9. I forget now because I really should have looked at that more. But then I transitioned right into the next and final round where I completed the rest of them.
Everyone on my mark.
And I do love Fondor. This is Fondor. I love this map. Whether it's Hero Starfighters, whether it's Starfighter Assault, there are so many point options. Depending, there's another one. First one of the match. Depending on, you know, which side you're on, you know, that doesn't matter. There are plenty of turrets to be taken out, plenty of points to be had. So getting a hero ship is a bit easier on this map than the others. I'd say, from my experience, Camino would probably be the most difficult of all the maps to actually get points and level up, especially if you're defending on Camino, because the only option that you have is to take out other starships. There are no turrets available, and you know, hopefully it lasts long enough to where there's a plethora of those bombers coming in that you could take out that count as objective points. But yeah, there are plenty of points to be had on this map, and I appreciate that. And normally I don't mind playing on an objective when I'm working on a challenge, but I know better than to even attempt to go inside of this thing, because at least half the time, and you'll see at the end of this thing, once I finally do get my objective, my challenge is completed, and I'm like, wow, I might as well give it a shot. I hit the lip of the stupid opening. I don't even make it inside. But anyway, like I was saying, like, just watching myself now, like, I'm very, very aware of how not amazing I am as a player in general. But I'm also very aware of how horribly I sucked when I first started playing this game. And no matter how bad I'm doing, no matter how much I'm getting pummeled, you know, if people are camping out the spawn, and as soon as I come in, I'm dead. As soon as I come in, I'm dead. It's all experience, and it's all me trying to. Got another one. It's all me trying to. It's pointless to give the points up. Number one. And lose out on anything that you may have actually accomplished, as little as it may be, in that round by quitting out, because as far as I know, you don't get those points, and any time I've ever checked on it, yeah, the things that I accomplished did not actually come through, and I lost them if I did quit out. So and another thing is, by getting your ass handed to you, you begin to learn how to, if not how to not get your ass handed to you. Boom, there it is, right there. Hell yeah. And here comes the end of the round. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go inside.
Remember your training.
And all I gotta do is just go inside there, and can't do it. Boop. Off I go. And that's why I did not go inside earlier. But boom, there it is. Everyone goes home completed in 2 rounds. And moving on to Kylo. Not something that's been giving me a problem, it's just... This is just another challenge that I got today. And I think I needed 2 more missile kills with Kylo. And I got them, so I'm putting it in here. I'm saving the best one for the end. So, but yeah, it's not just about how to not get your ass handed to you, but it's about how to hand someone else their ass. And the more you get beat down, boom, that quickly. That's pretty cool. The more you get beat down and pummeled by players who are way better than you, the more you learn what they're doing. When it's being done to you, it's real easy to kind of figure out how to do it. Oh, okay, so they're camping out the spawn point. Excellent. And here's another one that I got, hot and chewy with the special modifications. I think I needed 2 more when I came in on this one. And again, not something that's been giving me a problem, just something that I also got just along the way, and I'm like, okay, I'll throw that in too. It was a good morning for completing challenges that I've been needing to take care of, to say the least. So yeah, but just watching what I was able to accomplish this morning. Again, I'm impressed with myself, and I have to give myself props for at least getting better and good enough to actually accomplish all of this in one sitting this morning, just because, you know, I've had my ass handed to me so many times by so many good players, and I've made friends with a couple of them. Now, I remember trying to actually, when I was grinding out my hero ships to begin with, when Hero Starfighters was actually introduced, like a lot of the members of Rogue 101st, those guys, they're really, really super cool, really nice guys. But boy, oh boy, when I first met them, was I cussing them out. And right there, by the way, for some reason, my PlayStation likes to chop little bits of video out. Thank goodness it actually got the tail end of the achievement when it unlocked there. But yeah, there have been a couple times where I've gone back to a video where I saved something that I achieved, and oh, it just so happens at that particular moment the PlayStation decided to stop recording for a second and lose that little bit. I'm really mad about stuff like that.
Don't worry about it. This might kick a little.
But yeah, I could tell you a lot of
Generator down.
experience that I've gained in the last couple of months in Starfighters alone was due strictly to those guys. I could put it right down. Rogue 101st, they will teach you how to get PO'd real quick if they're on the opposite team. Now here's the big one. This is the one that I'm so proud of this one. Oh man, I couldn't be more pleased. When they threw in those new challenges a few months ago, which included, bam, down you go. And that's the stupidest thing too, is that's usually how I would get these when I got them, is just punch the shit out of whatever hero just happened to be in front of me. But defeating 30 heroes as a special unit has to have been one of the hardest challenges I've been faced with since I started playing. I swear to God. Because heroes are hard to kill for me. And as a special unit, number one, you can only do this in Galactic Assault, so you have to play Galactic Assault. This is not my main game mode. I'll do it, and I've done it. I've ran Galactic Assault quite a lot, but I rarely do very well in Galactic Assault. That's where, as far as I've seen it, from my experience, the best players that you're going to find that are playing the game at any given time, bam, right there, are playing Galactic Assault. They're in there getting kill streaks and doing all that. So, number one, to even get a special unit in the first place is, you know, great, you know, I can do it, but, and of course, you know, I'm going straight to Officer because I know better. You know, I'm not going to try and make this any harder for myself. Officer is still the best, even with the nerfs that he's got recently. He's still the best option to gain those points with, especially for someone like me. So, but I have been grinding on that off and on since it came out, and I'm talking, I've already leveled all of my heroes up to level 40, maxed them all out, and then they introduced the veteran, the experience and veteran challenge afterwards. So then I had to regrind each one of my heroes again. And this came out at that time, that same time. And I tried and I tried, and I'll tell you, it usually what ends up happening is I get it happens right here, boom, Lando just eats me, and I can't do it. But this is one of those matches where I only needed 2 more. I've been grinding on this hardcore the last week since the Christmas event started happening. So I was like, okay, cool. There's going to be heroes in there all over the place. So at least they'll be there. And here's Rey coming in, just about to whoop my butt, and I just molate her. And BAM! Are you kidding me? I can't believe it right there. You have no idea how much I was in heaven. I was in heaven. There it is right there. That one challenge. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and sharing this with me, and hanging out with me on my channel. And here it is, right here. I'm 97% done. What do I have left? Now I got the mother effers and Darth Maul. I still got to get a couple with him. I can. Finn. Oh man, Galactic Assault only. Headshot on troopers. That's all I got left. Everything else is maxed out and ranked up. So I made this with Share Factory. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.